You're asking yourself, how can I get all the games I want onto the Mini due to the very, very limited amount of space? One is just optimally picking the best versions of each game, and I'm going to give you an example of this. We have the game Shinobi, we have the arcade version, the Nintendo version, the PC Engine version, and the Sega Master System version. They're all different sizes and all very different. I'm going to start out with the worst of the bunch, the awful Nintendo port. This is about 65 kilobytes compressed, and I mean, it's awful. There's not even any animation to the enemies. It's just silly, and there's a reason this game's unlicensed. It's just a terrible game. I'm going to show you the Sega Master System version. This one's about 112 kilobytes. Not too bad for size. It's quite a step up from the Nintendo version. Music's better, the graphics are better, everything's generally better. It's actually more playable as well, as you can see. Now here's where it gets really interesting. I mean, you have the TurboGrafx 16 system, PC Engine, which came out and was direct competition for the Sega Genesis, and it got its ass kicked, but truly, the game was more capable of putting out an arcade port than a Nintendo ever was. We're going to play the PC Engine version of Shinobi. This is only about 200 kilobytes and exponentially better than the other versions. Actually, I take that back. This is only 112 kilobytes. This is the same as the Sega Master System version, but it looks 10 times better. So this is about the same size as the Sega Master System version, and look at the difference in gameplay, graphics, and music. Plays exceptionally well. Great game. The only thing that's missing are some of the voice overs that are in the arcade version, which I'll show you in the next test.
Mission 1.
There's one right there, the talking. Otherwise, you can't really tell the difference between this and the PC Engine version. They're very similar. This one's 4 times larger than the PC Engine version. So for the most part, if you want to get a game that's at a good size, and it's on both the arcade version and on PC Engine, go for the PC Engine version. Unfortunately, most of the PC Engine arcade ports are Japanese only, so you're going to have to get the Japan versions. And you get to fight Shredder at the end of this level. Well, a boss that looks like Shredder, of course. If you love this game, definitely play Revenge of Shinobi on Genesis. That's my favorite Genesis game, period. As a last added bonus, I'm going to show you a game that's kind of a gem to me. It's sort of like a weird Japanese Zelda 2 with a zombie theme. It's called War of the Dead. Has the overworld like Zelda 2, and when you actually get into a battle with the enemies, it's quite a bit like Zelda 2 as well. I was just randomly testing out Japanese games and came across this one, and this one's just an excellent game. Just need to trigger an enemy battle so you can see the side view screens that are similar to Zelda 2. There we go. And of course I die in my first battle. You can see it's quite a bit like a Zelda 2 though, and Valis type game.